So today I'm going to show you how I make my carnivore ice cream. Now, this is not really much different than any of the other carnivore ice cream that you probably have seen out there. The only thing I might do that's a little bit different is I do like mine a little flavored. So I do use the prime protein, the flavored prime protein beef isolate. Which I really enjoy. It does have some stevia in it, so if you're a really strict carnivore, you may not want to use it. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great. It's got minimal ingredients. It's got grass-fed beef protein, coconut cream powder, and then it's got vanilla extract and stevia. So it's really great. Adds a little bit of flavor, adds a little bit of protein to the ice cream. It's wonderful. So what you're going to need is you're going to first need about 1.5 cups, about 12 to 14 ounces of heavy cream if you can. Or half and half works really well. I also like to use the 6% A2 milk that I can get from Alexandre. Right now I have half and half. That's just what I had. So you're just going to go ahead and add that to your blender here. And then this part's totally up to you. You can do 2 whole eggs, or you could do some kind of combination of whole eggs and egg yolks. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just add 1 egg yolk. So I got 1 egg yolk here. And then you're just going to go ahead and put them in raw. You don't have to cook them. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in another whole egg. And I'm using pasture-raised eggs, but you can use any eggs you want. It really doesn't matter. Okay. Now once you got that in there, I like to add, well, you're going to need some salt. So let me grab the salt. And then this part's totally up to you. You can just make it just like this is, or you can just do a vanilla extract. If you don't want the sweetener, you could add a little bit of cinnamon. I'm just going to do just the regular vanilla. So I just usually do about a scoop of this. I don't want a lot of protein in it, but I want it to kind of be mostly fat. But this is going to probably end up being pretty close to about 60 to 65% fat. So not super high. If you want it higher, obviously, I would just use all egg yolks and then skip the protein powder probably. But that's really all that you got to do. And then we're going to come over here and we're just going to put the lid on. Alright, so after you've put your lid on, you're going to go ahead and do it in the blender. Blend it up for just a minute. It doesn't take really long. And then go ahead and bring it over here. And you'll probably have to scrape down the sides. Sometimes the protein powder likes to stick. And then if you have a creamy, which I have a creamy, I have the regular one. It holds about 2 cups worth of the ice cream mix. This is probably about 2 cups. It might be a little bit more. You're just going to go ahead and pour it into your creamy container. Once you get it all in there, it's going to overfill it a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, get that all in there. And then once you get it into your container, just go ahead and you'll put your lid on. You'll pop it in the freezer, freeze it overnight, and then you can whip it up in your creamy and enjoy. So we're going to go ahead and freeze this, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like after I whipped it up. So, yeah. Alright, so this has been freezing overnight, and we're going to go ahead and put it into the creamy here, and we're going to whip this up and see how this goes. Alright, now so we're all done here, so let's go ahead and get this out. Let's just take a look and see. Ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, that looks good. We get scoop of this. Oh yeah, no, we need another one. Let's grab one more. Yeah. All right. Oh, that looks good. And over here, I've got, okay, this is going to seem kind of weird, but I got crumbled bacon. And we're going to just go ahead and put a little bit of that on there. I don't know, how much do we want? All right. How good does that look? Yeah? Oh, yum. Can't wait. Anyway, we're going to give this a shot, and I'm going to let you know how it is. All right, let's look how good that is. Yes, that looked good. Oh my God. Okay, so let me tell you something. The bacon, amazing. I wasn't sure how that was going to be. It's so good. So you definitely should make this. You definitely should put the bacon on it. And definitely, if you're starting to get kind of bored with carnivore and just trying to figure out ways to do beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, you know, keep an eye on this channel. I'm going to make a bunch of more recipes, show you how I kind of beat the boredom playing around with tastes and textures and everything. But this is definitely a treat. But I wanted to start with this because it's kind of fun. I really enjoy it, and I hope you do too. So stay tuned.